Hello beer fans, another Tesco beer. Today we're taking a trip out into the wide open spaces of Wyoming. Actually we are, but just in a glass. I've got this Wyoming Sheep Ranch double IPA from Buxton Brewery. The name, for some reason, the name just makes me think, probably the sheep part, but pillowy, soft, smooth, velvety, silky smooth, those sorts of things. And a bit of boldness as well. Big ram there as well. So it just shouts to me that it's going to be smooth and there's something in it that's going to be a little bit punchy, just a little bit of oomph. I'm looking forward to it. So let's see if this beer does live up to the adventure, shall we? Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. Yes, it's a double IPA from Buxton Brewery, coming at 8.4% ABV. Like I said, I bought this at Tesco's. I think this one, out of all the Tesco ones I bought last week or over the week, because I found another one today, another Tesco's. This one cost me £4.50. I think this is the most expensive one of the lot. So I'm expecting quite a lot from this, and I saw it again today, and I did buy another one. There's just something about it I just think might be quite nice. Got this flipping barrel here as well. Say flipping barrel, it's full of beer. Yeah, brewed American Pale Ale, and it's conditioning. It should be ready hopefully in a couple of days, just to take a look at it and see what it's like. But yeah, it's I did have a sneaky little sweet, and it tasted, to be fair, it didn't look, colour-wise, didn't look too different to that, maybe a little bit darker. It was lovely and bitter as well. Really enjoyed it. Right, so it is a supermarket beer. We're not going to talk about the look of it, although I have done the aroma, which I'm going to do now. I'm getting some lovely aromas off this already from the pot. I'm getting some grapefruit and some orange coming through. Already on the aroma, it's actually giving me some West Coast IPA vibes. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Let's try it. Cheers, everybody. I was right about the imagery, you know. It is really smooth. I won't call it pillowy smooth, but it is a really gorgeous, smooth beer. Not a lot of carbonation there, so you're not getting a prickliness. You're just getting a lovely smoothness from it. And there are some nice big bold flavours as well, so it works for me. Yeah, on the aroma, I said it was giving off some West Coast IPA vibes. It is like a traditional West Coast IPA. It's just really nice. There's a beautiful sweetness all the way through this. Almost a candied sugar type sweetness, which is gorgeous. So you get that crisp. So West Coast IPA, I can get that. I'm trying to find my views on this properly. I'm getting a crispness. Say it again. I'm getting a crispness from this. I'm getting a lovely sweetness coming through from the malts. Lovely fruitiness as well. So yeah, I'm getting that orange. I'm getting that grapefruit. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a lovely little suggestion. No, I think it's coming through a little bit more than that. There's a lovely little caramel flavour coming through as well. Nice little pineness in it, which is giving it I think it sounds like a traditional West Coast IPA, it is, but it's not giving fully. That bitterness isn't cranked up to number 11. It's probably down the dial a little bit, 7, 8, something like that. But it's there. The bitterness is there. It's good. The bitterness isn't too much that it's not. I'm not being able to taste the fruitiness. I'm not being able to taste all the sweetness that's going on. I've got that, and then I've got this lovely bitterness at the back end. For me, could it be done with it being a little bit more bitter? Yes, I think it could be. Anyone watch a handful of my videos will probably know I like the bitterness. But for me, that's the only thing. And it's not a big negative. It's a gorgeous beer, but for me, I would probably it's probably just being heavy-handed. I think I'm going to be a little bit heavy-handed with this fella. I think this is going to be a little bit too bitter. But that's how I like them. That's why I like them. And it's just personal preference. For the style, if they're going after a traditional West Coast IPA, they've probably hit it. Like I say, it's soft, it's fluffy, it's got a lovely silky mouthfeel, the flavours are lovely. That grapefruit, that orange, that beautiful sweetness all the way through it. Like I said, it's almost like a candied fruited sort of flavour. Very nice, very nice. I had I just in the back of my head today when I was in another Tesco, I thought, it's just something about it. This might be a good beer. And I was right. I'm glad I bought a couple more of these. Yeah, well, it does actually say, yeah. There's nothing sheepish about this big, bold, double IPA, fresh and piney, with a bitterness that'll butt you into the next valley. If I'd read that, I'd have probably known a little bit more about what it was going to be about. But no, I didn't read it. I got it from the imagery. I really like this. I'm going to score this. It's a personal thing. I'm going to score it 9.5 out of 10, just because for me, I think that pineness, that bitterness could be a little bit more. But for me, it gets a 9 out of 10. It's an absolutely cracking beer. There's a couple of their beers I've scored 9.5 out of 10. I'm probably going to regret it. I'm going to probably drink a couple more of these and think, do you know what? You should have made it a 10, Andy. But you know what? I've said it on video now. It's a 9.5 out of 10 from Andy's Beer Views. I have bought a couple more. I am going to buy some more of this. If you tried this, let me know your thoughts. Do you agree or disagree with what I've said? If you've got a beer that you think I should be checking out, drop the name of it in the comments and I'll try and get it. Like, share, subscribe. All that kind of really brilliant social media stuff really does well for me. Really appreciate it. Drink responsibly. Enjoy beers. Cheers.